Actually, Paul being mad at Jar Jar is pretty funny.
I'm certain you will succeed.
So next level. This level is much smaller than the previous Mos Eisley, Mos Espa level. I swear this cutscene is a little bit like the pod racing cutscene. And also those sort of like sheets of cloth on the left are just like hanging from nothing, and the crowd is just like it's a paint dot. It's kind of funny. Because here we got Dharma appearing for the first time in the game, so looking over going like, because playing this game you already know of it, because if you think about it, in the main menu before you start the game, you can see Darth Maul Obi-Wan fighting on the options button.
Hey, you want to place a bet on the race?
Kind of like defeats the purpose of having him pop up for the first time in a mysterious way, because you know he's the bad guy. I mean, okay, it's obviously that he's the bad guy, but you know, give it some mystery.
I'm glad you were able to find me. Are you ready to meet Jabba?
Okay, sex slave.
Are you certain Jabba will lend me money?
Oh, I'm sure Jabba will make you earn the money.
Where's your sister?
Jabba's throwing a little pre-race celebration, and she's helping out.
Let us find this Jabba now.
Oh, don't be in such a hurry. The race doesn't start for a few minutes.
I must deal with Jabba before the race.
Well then, let's hope nothing slows you down.
You're tearing me apart, sex slave.
You are the only thing slowing my progress.
Well, you're certainly
how dare you
rude.
be rude to a sex slave.
Jabba will enjoy your company, I'm sure.
If it is not too much trouble, please take me to Jabba the Hutt.
Let's go.
Would you mind moving?
The moving about this level is that you can actually kill everyone outside of those main gates and you'll be fine. And oh yeah, this is quite funny. Well, after this bit, after the I'm gonna mug you again for like the millionth time since the last level.
I don't need your money. I'm sorry I have bothered you.
Have a nice day.
I guess this one's slightly different. You can actually ask him why he wants your money. But yeah, this is the funny bit. There's this thing called the Chokey, which is just funny because it's just called the Chokey. And you can ask all the details about it, and yet Chokey doesn't appear anywhere else in the entire Star Wars universe.
But 3 days. What else would you like to know?
How much does it cost?
1 trugget for a piece.
It's just bizarre this entire second. I mean, Chokey doesn't even do anything in this game.
That is a fair
you can talk to him and you get a box of Chokey,
Yes,
and then you can kill him and get an extra piece of Chokey. Why? No reason. Does it do anything? Nothing. It's just Chokey. Get your fresh fries, Chokey here.
Dried Chokey?
How do you make fresh dried Chokey?
Well, you'll find yourself some Chokey while it's fresh, and you leave it in the Dune Sea.
It's just quite funny and bizarre, to be honest.
What else would you like to know?
Do you sell anything else?
What exactly are you looking for?
I'm doing some construction on my farm, and I need a thermal detonator to clear some rocks.
You're a farmer? That's hard to believe.
Yeah, there's a lot to talk here to get sort of thermal detonators. Thermal detonators are sort of weird. They act like they're really rare thing in this game, and they are, because you only get about like 4 or 5 of them.
In that case, why don't you try
and while they're one of the most damaging weapons in this game, is I don't know, just I hardly use them apart from a few sort of really tough sections. And also that when I use them, I'm afraid I'm going to hurt someone else that I don't want to kill. Because the damage radius is just so big, you know, I'm afraid that I'm going to kill someone important.
Chokey here. Kill him.
And yeah, this bit is quite weird and morbid. You walk through this sort of like dark area, and there's a ransacked Jawa corner. It's like in the New Hope where they're all just dead and been massacred. Of course, this time they're actually killed by Tusken Raiders and not stormtroopers pretending to be, but yeah, it's quite dark. Oh, but you do get this droid that like helps you open the door if you follow him, and you can get more grenades and such. And at least you don't need to stand right next to this droid to actually make him move. He will walk on his own. And here's another thing. I swear sometimes the Tusken Raiders standing on that little cliffside there. It's just not this time. This is kind of like fine by me, less to kill unless that would hurt me, but also that's like taking that away from me. I want to kill something. Why not? Why is it not there and stuff and new? Also begs the question, like, if the droid knows this door, that must mean that this droid is actually owned by the person who lives in that house, and that the Jawas stole him, like they do all the time and steal all the stuff, and then they got what they deserved.
Dweezil and Pally, get your Dweezil and Pally.
Again, more weird foods that we have no idea what they are really.
How about a basket of Pally?
How much for a bowl of Dweezil?
A bowl of Dweezil is 3 truggets today. I can sell you a basket of Pally for 4 truggets.
I'm just curious who the people who made this game.
Will you accept
I want to know
credits?
Nah,
what,
I can't accept Republic credits.
because surely when they're drawing these low resolution pictures, they weren't low resolution to start off with because they're actually drawing them.
Grendel
What's
suggested I see
bright
you.
green
Grendel,
stuff?
huh?
I mean, is it like
What do you
flowers
have in
or something?
mind?
Are they photos that they took of like random fruit baskets?
Do you sell proton missile launchers?
You got all these
I
art
haven't
books these
seen a
days, but I'm
proton
really interested in
missile
seeing all
launcher
the
in
work
months.
files that they do to create this game, but it's impossible. We just can't find them.
Can you offer me a
Let alone
plasma
that
fusion
Big Ape
trigger?
Entertainment's not even
I
around
couldn't
anymore.
possibly sell you an illegal plasma fusion trigger. Are you trying to start a war or something?
Do you have a thermal detonator?
Maybe I have one of those somewhere around here, but you don't look like you could pay for it.
Are you interested in some sort of trade?
No trade, no barter.
Never mind.
You want a bowl of Dweezil? How about a basket of Pally?
Do you have anything else for sale?
I also have a bushel of Jaipur snippets for 10 truggets.
Actually, I'm looking for something a bit more dangerous. Grendel suggested I see you.
Grendel, huh? What do you have in mind?
So yeah, if you miss like the dialogue and
You have
stuff,
a
you can always
thermal
talk to them
detonator.
again, but
Maybe I have
instantly
one of
hearing the
those
same dialogue
somewhere
again is
around
quite
here,
annoying.
but you don't look like you could pay for it.
I only have Republic credits. Can we still make a deal?
We have no use for Republic credits out here.
You will take my Republic credits. You are grateful for my business.
I'll take your Republic credits.
Yeah, Qui-Gon's a
I'm very
douchebag.
grateful
Not
for
only
your
do you use
business.
mind trick to force them to take
You're
your
very
credit, but
welcome,
you also make
friend.
them sound grateful. It's just like you're forcing someone to be grateful. What? You will suck my cock, and you will like
I
it.
love the view from up here. You're on your own from here. Follow this path until you reach a red hallway. That will lead straight to Jabba's private box. If you survive
Oh yeah,
the
as soon as you
meeting,
go through this room and
maybe I'll
that
see
door
you.
shuts again, just turn here. Just like, yeah, I know the douchebags and the deadly, but... Huh. Now what's the turret even for? Oh, and this bit, yeah, you can actually jump across and you get like a full health pack, but it is really hard to jump across. You need to be 100 precise. 100% precise. Oh, hello, Mosquito Man.
Is it time to get up
It's like,
already?
oh no, it's like
Has
Brendan
the race
Fly.
started yet?
Not yet.
Well, that's good. It's supposed to be a very exciting race.
Why is this race so important?
That spunky kid Anakin is stirring things up.
I'm certain he will surprise everyone. In fact, I sense that he will win this race.
Are you one of Anakin's friends?
Yes, I am.
Well, then let me give you this quick seal splint and med.
Ah, what a nice guy.
That spunky kid Anakin's stirring things up.
Enjoy the race.
Oh, and here, more stuff to push. Yay! You don't actually have to push it because you can just jump across on the stairs, which is fine.
You should hurry up if you want to see the race. It'll be starting soon.
Oh, and then there's this bit. It's sort of like a little mini Java bar where like Javas like grouped together in the corner. Of course, only Javas can open the door from the outside. Once you're inside, you can like kill all of them. It's quite funny. Just chuck a grenade in there and they all die. Yeah, take that. And then there's that droid in there. It's like he's trapped in a prison. You know, like, oh, how did I get him out? But you can't. Of course, like I said before, like every time I kill someone for the video, I just load it, so like, I'm not actually a mass murderer. I'm gonna complete the game. Yeah, the jumping could do low refining. This game isn't like really that broken or anything, but it can do with a little tweaking. Yeah, someone made like a bug fix or mod, but I like it, you know, this way, because, you know, the sort of part of the charm is that sort of these little quirky things that happen. It's like all the quirky things you get in Fallout or Skyrim. You don't want them to be fixed. You want people to go spaz and flying in circles and stuff in the game. It's fun. I mean, these things get too serious, it won't be fun anymore. You know, games should be fun. And yeah, there's all these random like balconies there, which are kind of cool.
You should hurry up if you want to see the race. It'll be starting soon.
And yeah, that's what he's got a stand where there's a turret in the house, and it's not. It doesn't make sense he's there. I mean, he's not even in the marketplace. It's sort of like in between a back alley and someone else's home. I guess he just doesn't have any money to, you know, spend on a marketplace or pay taxes. So he's just sort of hiding in the corner. And yeah, this bit is pretty like, guess what's gonna happen next? Oh, whoops.
The almighty Jabba welcomes.
And yeah, you just talk to Jabba and be a complete prick to him if you decide to, and tell him to fuck off pretty much.
Jabba is even more grotesque than I imagined.
Fat guy on the left. He disappears later. Let me explain. On the right, you don't see them again. I don't know where they go.
You are fortunate that His Worshipfulness finds you amusing. The 50 pagats at your feet will pay for a small service on your part.
I'm listening.
It's much like the last big creature you have to fight. It's just go, make it go in the glitch patterns and be stuck in the corner, and then you can just kill him.
You shall provide entertainment for the illustrious Jabba and his distinguished guests.
I've seen comments on forums and stuff that they really should give this game like a mod kit or something, because imagine the other episodes in this little game format. It'd be really fun, to be honest. Yeah, I'd like to see that, even episode 2 and 3, you know, in this format. I mean, episode 3 did get its own game, but it's just sort of a Lord of the Rings rip-off. It was fun, sure, but, you know. I played this game, yeah, I'm much happily... I'm quite happy to play this game again and again than the episode 3 game. I mean, yeah, I'll play the episode 3 game maybe once or twice, but there's nothing funny or charming about that game, you know, not quirky at all. Whereas this game just has that weird charm and it's so much fun. Yeah, it's weird that the monster lives in a room full of spikes. No, that's fun. You don't need to talk to him when he's completely drunk. Now, of course, in the film he sort of survives long enough. Which is odd, considering he's completely wasted.
Water. You know where I can find him?
Water? I have no idea where he is.
I'm certain that you know where to find him.
I do know where to find him.
Please take me to him.
And here, the sort of guitar playing Wookiee. I think it's the only Wookiee in the entire game.
I still don't got no tea.
If you jump on stage, pretty hilarious thing happens.
Do you know where I can find water?
Blast off, will you? I'm trying to enjoy my drink in peace.
Never mind.
Hey, Anakin, I wish him luck. Don't forget to bet on me. Hey,
And yeah, some bastards just blocking
What do
away.
you want?
Excuse me,
They
but I
won't
must
go
pass.
until you've
Get past what?
done the powder quest and
You
Dr.
will move
Wilson.
aside at once.
We're too busy to waste our time with you.
Which is fine, the game sort of
race is about
restricts you to
start.
make sure
Now
you do the
get
right thing,
lost.
so, you know, glitches won't happen and ruin the gameplay.
Perhaps I should find another path to travel.
The voluminous Jabba is pleased by your performance.
Don't see many green photograph drawings. I mean, we've seen because gold and silver and
Forgive me if I seem unappreciative.
that blue ones in the film.
The all-encompassing Jabba hopes that you can put any misunderstanding behind you.
You should have like a whole rainbow full of these, especially in Lego. Yeah, the Protocol Droid
I am
Collector's
indeed
Pack. Just
I'm
a different
insulted
color,
by the way I have been
different
treated.
colors of Protocol Droids. Because I mean, we've got the silver chrome ones and gold chrome ones and the black ones from Death Star, but not any like random
Perhaps
color
it would be
ones.
best if you left now.
I have little time for talk. I must place a wager on Anakin Skywalker.
Yeah, you get the usual thing here, like Sebulba always wins. Blah, 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 blah.
His Eminence does not share your optimism about Anakin's chances. Sebulba is sure to win.
You were most entertaining. I'm sure Jabba is
Oh,
pleased.
yeah, stupid woman.
You should put away your weapon immediately.
Of course, you can actually kill Jabba, which is awesome. He's dead and his eyes doesn't even close. It's like, ooh.
How may I be of service, sir?
Give me a jury juice.
One fresh
Hey, I'm
jury
over
juice
here.
on
Put the
local
drink
paper.
here, you
I
stupid
hope you
bitch.
enjoy it, sir.
It's like Zelda on the CDI. You put an item down, but then the item respawns in a completely different place. And And yeah, fighting lightsaber, because there's only a single button, it, like, if it locks on blocking something, you can't do anything else than just block.
I want nothing to do with you!
It's just me going on a masochist rage. I like the green glow that you get from the lightsaber as well. Oh well.
You again?
Here, take this jury juice, my friend.
Hey,
Well, got anything to do with Jawa juices.
after all.
Don't want to know what a Jawa juice drink is. It sounds horrible and nasty.
Now can you help me find water?
I never drink alone. You better buy my friend Craig a drink too.
How may I be of service, sir?
Never mind.
How may I be of service, sir?
Give me a jury juice.
One fresh cherry juice, a local favorite. I hope you enjoy it, sir.
Is that jury juice for me?
No.
Is that jury juice for me?
So yeah, give both of them jury juices.
Here,
That's like
take
the
this
Lord
jury
juice.
juice, my friend.
They talk to that guy, and you know, he tells you not to follow him, but you know, make sure you follow him, or you're gonna get beer and jury juices again with heat. If you don't follow him, you don't get to go into Watto's little balcony and stuff, which actually looks nicer than Jabba's balcony. How weird is that? You know, this video I was trying to wait to see how long he comes back, but I got bored, so I decided to skip ahead and just actually follow him.
Watto says he don't want to talk to you. Get out of here. I can drink 5 times as much as anything 3 times my height.
You again? What do you want?
I want you dead, bitch.
You had suggested that we wager on the outcome of the
So
party.
yeah, you got this whole conversation here where you like bet on
Give me 50 gold
Anakin
trinkets
and stuff and
we
see how
can
much
bet
you
on
can
the
win.
rest. If your racer wins, I'll give you
Because much like in the film,
T14.
Qui-Gon risks everything on this. Which, okay, worked out fine, and I guess the Force guided him and made him sense the right thing to do, but still, it's pretty
Agreed.
risky.
But if Anakin Skywalker wins the race, you will grant the boy his freedom and give me the T14. If he loses, you can keep one of the fastest pod racers ever built. In either case, you can have my money.
Anakin! The boy has never even finished the race.
He will be piloting my pod racer. It is the fastest in the galaxy.
Okay. I'll give him to you if he wins the race. But if he loses, you give
I wonder
me
why
your ship.
Episode 2 didn't get its own game, because, I mean, there's Attack on the Clones on Game Boy, and my god, it was horrible. But you didn't get a console home
Anakin deserves
release.
this opportunity
And that
to
really
earn his
pissed me
freedom.
off in the past that, you know, all these like Star Wars games are not appearing on PC. It's just really annoying, a console only game. It's just... I really wanted to play Episode 3 or you know, like Jedi Starfighter or something like that, because Racer would be French, but nope, console only, dicks. It's just, ugh. Speaking of Revenge of the Sith game, it's a huge mistake not having 2-player on the main campaign. I mean, there's some like random 2-player missions, but unlike Lord of the Rings, they're just not that fun. You know, Lord of the Rings had 2-player off the get-go, and you know that came out before. So if you're gonna rip off the Lord of the Rings games, you know, keep the gameplay elements.
You will tell me anything I want to know.
I will tell you anything you want to know.
Who are you?
I'm Jin Lao, a bounty hunter.
And yeah, this is pretty funny. Like, oh, he's in the bar, by the way. Or you can tell him to go into the Dune Sea, which it's also pretty funny because you don't actually get to see what happens or the results of what you say here. So it's just more or less left to your imagination, really.
I'll finally capture Timdo, and Jabba can feed him to the Sarlacc tomorrow.
That's dark humor. Of course, as soon as the door is shut, it's locked. And yeah, take a look at this bit, because there's a large crowd here, but instead of just like cardboard cutouts, it's sort of like solid blocks, which is better than cardboard cutouts, but it's still pretty hilarious because they got less polygons as well.
A few days ago, I gave him a few.
It's just quite surreal to look at this scene. It's quite funny. I mean, these are like one of the only mass groups of people that don't actually die. I mean, some of them do move a little bit, but my god, just look at those Jawas. It's just really hilarious. Yeah, what the? Wow, he sort of flew off the stairs. It's really funny.
Enjoy the race.
Again, here there's nothing actually supporting this like cover. I don't know why it's floating there. I should have done that, but I didn't. I forgot to do it in this recording. Actually, like, you know, talk to Saboba. I think you can like go up to him, but oh yeah, this guy's a complete coward. If you like even touch him, he runs away.
Who are you?
I sell parts from destroyed pod racers.
Most of them seem damaged.
You can trust me. Every part I have is top quality, friend.
Oh, sorry, I'm kind of like running out of things to say, and also these levels, although they're fun to play, to talk about them for this long, it's just sort of draining.
I'll be collecting parts from his pod racer after the race.
Do you know where I can find a T-14 hyperdrive?
That's designed for a starship.
This is the first time I've done a Let's Play video, so I'm trying my best to find things to say about this game. And yeah, a few times here I try to load the game and actually try to like kill him, but yeah, no good. He just runs away too fast.
Hey! That thief just stole my ignition capacitor!
No, that's the first time he's seen C-3PO in this game. I think it's the only time. He only stands there. Again, because this game doesn't actually mention a C-3PO, makes it more believable that it doesn't actually meet C-3PO until later on. This is kind of cool. It's not just like a random layer that they have out here in the desert. Because, yeah, nobody likes them, so they're just sort of hiding around and, yeah, I guess they're taking junk and stuff. Yeah, I think at this point I sort of like I forgot where that little alien went, so I was just looking around for him. Oh, there he is. It doesn't matter how fast you run, you can't. He's faster than you.
Don't hurt me. I don't have
Really?
anything.
Sort of like weird frog sperm thing? And yeah, it's pretty obvious there's a giant box there. And then this happens, sort of like a mini boss here. If you run into that room, you're committing suicide because he has like a really big machine gun. So yeah, try not to go up too close to him and just try and kill these turrets as best you can. Because after you pick up that little thing, you return it to Anakin, and there you go. Because while you're doing all this, all the different pod races are already like leaving, so it's like, what? And yeah, biggest cop out ever, they don't even show you anything from the pod racing. I guess they were leaving that for like the pod racing game. But yeah, everything's just done in dialogue, it's just pretty lame and crappy.
I can't bear to watch. Don't worry.
And I think a lot of people playing this game, they're waiting for this moment to see this epic thing. It doesn't happen.
Right behind Sebulba.
Hey, boss. What does Anakin really mean?
He won't win. Sebulba will see to that.
Coming into the last turn, Skywalker is side by side with Sebulba.
Our races are tangled. They're not gonna make it. Oh no!
Skywalker pulls free, Sebulba has crashed.
And yeah, what the hell is wrong with C-3PO's voice? They didn't even get Anthony Daniels. He does all the C-3PO's voices ever, but no, they just got the TC-14 voice to do the same. Okay, so here's probably the shortest level in the game. Yeah, most likely. Nothing happens too much in there. You have the front of Mos Eisley, which is pretty much copy and paste from the two levels before, and everything's blocked off. You can't do anything, and you just trying to get back to the ship, which is,
come along, Anakin.
Well, as you remember, it's really short distance.
Thank you, Qui-Gon. Anakin,
and yeah, look at this. Anakin's like, yeah, I'm not sad at all. Bye. Woo.
I don't want him to remain a slave forever. Thank you, Qui-Gon. Anakin is a special boy.
Buy some hydroponic vegetables? I have nothing you need.
And yeah, the people don't really say much. Although behind this barrier, there's people doing random things, which is kind of cool. Yeah, it makes it seem more alive. And yeah, even though you don't help that old man find his son, his dialogue here is still slightly, they record a dialogue but it's ambiguous if they're like, if he's, if you really helped him or not.
Stop pushing me! Stop pushing me! Stop pushing me!
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Team does fire the thermal detonator, and that bounty hunter that you told him where he was. I really want to know clip through this level and to see how much they actually, is actually in this level, how much is happening behind that wall. Because this level loads a lot faster than the other levels, so there must be a lot of things cut out. But I just want to know what's behind the barriers. I'm curious. Because yeah, if you look past these walls, everything's there. It's just me trying to jump as high as I can to, you know, see as much as I can. Yeah, these stupid things, they're really annoying because they fly, you know, they bob about around so fast. I mean, look at it, it's going so fast. So this is really hard to hit. You know, don't bother fighting them, just carry along, there's just no point. I believe you can actually break those blocks as well by shooting them. Can't remember. So, we're going to review him for the 3rd time, like we don't know who he is, but we do know because he's being reviewed for the 3rd time. Yeah, he can't even jump up to get you. What a great Sith Lord he is. Yeah, much like all the other mini bosses and stuff. The only way to defeat him is to, you know, pick up health packs and know exactly what you're doing. Yeah, I sort of skipped a little there because I forgot to record the thing, but you know, you get the basic gist, just tapping the right button.